Right guys, how you doing? Today's tactic is the 4231 Raumdeuter, which is the German pronunciation for Space Invader. So it's been made famous, widely used by Thomas Muller at Bayern Munich, and we're going to obviously give Bayern Munich a run for its money today with Thomas Muller taking up that position once again, as he did last season when I last tried out this tactic. However, I've gone for two more teams. As you can see here, we've gone for Valencia and Sheffield United. I thought Valencia, let's see what we can do in the Liga with them, and Sheffield United should be a favourite for promotion back to the Premier League from the Championship. So yes, we'll see how those three teams get on. But what is a Raumdeuter, you ask? So the Raumdeuter, literally translated from the German, means space investigator. His main role is to find pockets of space in which to operate, essentially a wide poacher. The Raumdeuter takes up seemingly harmless positions out wide, waiting for the opportune moment to burst through the defensive line for that telling shot or cross. And that's what we want. We want that unpredictability. So Muller, like I say, he's got plenty of seasons. He's a veteran now in this role, so I'm expecting him to outperform the other two players that I've chosen. First for Valencia is Samuel Lean now. Now he's on loan from Atletico Madrid, but when we look at him as a 3-star Raumdeuter, could be more suited to the inverted winger, but he's got that acceleration and pace, the vision of 13. Yes, probably not the most technically gifted player at the club, but I think, 3-star already, 22-year-old, with the quality that we've got around him, I think this guy can do the business. So Samuel Lino is the guy for Valencia. Then I'm going out on a limb, pushing Rian Brewster out wide. So again, he's a 3-star Raumdeuter. Should really be playing up front. However, they have got Billy Sharp, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and push him up front. Push Brewster out wide and see what he can do. So that dribbling 12, finishing 16, first touch 12, acceleration and pace again. He's a bit of a speed merchant and he should cause some trouble again. That vision of 13, flair of 14, 3-star, that's as good as anybody else at the club. So yeah, Rian Brewster's going to get the opportunity to see what he can do in one season. So looking at the tactic then, we're going to play that 4-2-3-1 Gengen press on a balanced mentality. I'm not trying to blow teams away because naturally I want to be defensively solid as well. So as you can see then, we'll go through it position by position. So we got Neuer in goal, sweeper keeper on attack. Individual instructions, he hasn't got any. Overall instructions is to dribble more and take more risks. Out at wing back, we have Davis here with plenty of individual instructions. So cross less often, cross from deep, cross aim centre, shoot less often, sit narrower. And then 2 team instructions, which is to run wide with the ball and get further forward. But that is different from Pavard, who's out on the other side, who just has 1 individual instruction, which is to aim crosses to the centre. Now he's a wing back on attack, so we're going to switch it up a little bit there. That goes hand in hand with the Raumdeuter on attack on that right hand side. So team instructions, dribble more, run wide with the ball, cross more often and cross from the byline, getting further forward. I've got 1 central defender on defend with 1 individual instruction, that's to take fewer risks. And Double Meccano there as well is a ball playing defender. He's got 2 team instructions, which is to take more risks and hold position. We then have a ball winner midfielder, which is Kimmich here, and he's on a defensive duty. He's got 1 individual instruction, and that's to stay wider. Team instruction wise, we've got shoot less often, dribble less, take few risks, hold position, and tackle harder. And then we've got a box-to-box midfielder on support, Sabitzer here, with 1 individual instruction, and that is to dribble more. However, he's allowed to roam from position. We've got Musiala on the inverted winger on attack, so he's got 3 individual instructions, roam from position, sit narrower, and tackle harder. We then have an advanced playmaker in Serge Gnabry this time round. He's got 2 individual instructions, more direct passes, and tackle harder. 2 instructions for his role is shoot less often and take more risks. And then the Raumdeuter. So in this instance, we've got Muller, like I say, he's on an attack-minded duty with 1 individual instruction, and that is to tackle harder. Instructions set for his role is pass it shorter, cross less often, get further forward, sit narrower, move into channels, and roam from position. And then we've got Mane up front, an advanced forward with 2 individual instructions, dribble more and tackle harder, and move into channels. So in possession then, our attack and width is fairly narrow. Approach plays to pass into space. We've got overlaps left and right as we play out from defence. We work the ball into the box. The passing directness is shorter with slightly lower tempo. We run at defence and our creative freedom is to be more expressive. In transition then, when possession is being lost, we counter press. When possession is being won, we counter. We distribute out wide to the flanks and our distribution type is to take long kicks. So out of possession then, our defensive shape is the high press. That's our line of engagement. We've got a high defensive line as well. We prevent short goalkeeping distribution as we trigger the press much more often. When we're pressing that trap, we trap inside and we always try to stop crosses into the box. So that is how we set up tactically. And then when we simulate forward for one season, it'll be interesting to see how all 3 teams get on. So that's the season fully simulated then, and as you can see, we've won the league 9 points clear of Borussia Dortmund, dominating the league there. Sadio Mane with 31 goals was the top goal scorer, clean sheets, Neuer with 20. Obviously it's worth noting that we only lost one game this season as well, but how did Thomas Muller get on? So Muller got 8 goals in 32 games in the league, 14 goals across 45 appearances across all competitions. He's absolutely dominated here, but like I say, he's made this role his own. And looking at his general performance, his progressive passes 2.49 over 90 minutes, pass completion 79%, goals per 90 minutes 0.26. You know, it's not as good as I was expecting, if I'm honest. And when we look at his general performance against the rest of the team in the Bundesliga average, you can see that Muller has performed much better. But then we get to Valencia, and this one is an upset. Valencia winning the league, 5 points clear of Barcelona on 83 points. Hugo Duro got 32 goals this season. But Lino, how did he do? As he was the man to watch. So he got 16 goals in 35 appearances, 10 assists and 10 player of the match performances. Like I said, I've seen something about this guy earlier on, and he's done it for us. He really has, attributes wise. Like I say, he wasn't really there, but he's now a 4-star Raumdeuter. And when you're looking at it, 16 goals in the league, actually 21 goals in all competitions. And looking at his creativity, you can see here, against the La Liga average, he exceeds expectations. Expected goals per 90 minutes, it's a 0.37. Dribbles per 90 minutes, 2.68. Progressive passes, 2.65. Cross completion, though, not ideal at 30%. However, it is higher than the average, which is 13.88. And then finally, Sheffield United finishing second place, 3 points behind Norwich, so we haven't got a clean sweep of league titles. However, you can see straight away, Ryan Brewster got 27 goals this season, 26 in the league. He's tearing it up. He's a now 3.5-star Raumdeuter as well. At finishing 16, definitely helping him out. But yes, 26 goals in 39 appearances. Looking at the player overview, he's actually the 4th top goal scorer in the league from playing out wide, as well as Keenan Davis, Pukki and Estupiñán all getting above him. But yes, 26 goals from somebody out wide is incredible. And looking at his creativity, really stands out. Goals per 90 minutes, 0.72 against a 0.59 average. Expected goals 0.50 against 0.36. Falling a little bit behind on the progressive passes. It's 0.66 to 1.44. What you can see, there's a mix across the board. It all comes down to the individual player. And it's whatever team you use. Naturally, I've gone for 3 teams that were expected to perform in the league. Obviously, Valencia has done better than expected by winning La Liga, beating Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid and Barcelona. But Ryan Brewster, the standout performer there. Let's have a look once again. 26 goals in 39 league appearances. So there you go. So let me know what you think about the tactic down in the comments. The tactic is available to download in the description, so give that one a go. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Would mean a lot as this channel continues to grow. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.